Who's faced some trouble in life before? I want to get both hands up.
What? What would you qualify as trouble?
Reese, why'd you look at me?
Problems, trouble. You face changes and it caused some things to go crazy in life. No one's faced a change in their life? No one's faced any type of change?
But then you're crazy.
Okay. Change is just a part of life, and it happens. When Jesus came, he changed everything. I mean, people were stuck in doing things from the Old Testament laws. Jesus came, and everything changed with how they did that. They went from Judaism to Christianity. But, of course, there was people who rejected that change. The Pharisees and the Sadducees. They rejected that change. And what happened to them? They missed out on a blessing. They could have had the blessing of eternal life, but they refused to acknowledge Jesus as Lord and Savior. They refused to change things in their life, to go with the change. Ecclesiastes 3, 1 through 8. It's a little bit long, but it's important. For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to harvest, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to tear down, a time to build up, a time to cry, a time to laugh, a time to grieve, a time to dance, a time to scatter stones, a time to gather stones, a time to embrace, a time to turn away, a time to search, and a time to quit searching, a time to keep, and a time to throw away, a time to tear, a time to mend, a time to be quiet, a time to speak, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for war, a time for peace. That's a lot of different things that it's a time for. What does that tell us? Sometimes you got to change the way you do things. You got to change the way you do things sometimes to receive those blessings. We like peace, but yet when people come up against us, what do? Sometimes you have to go to war to keep that peace. Sometimes to keep the peace, you got to keep quiet. Keep your mouth shut. Someone annoys you, and you really want to say something. But you keep your mouth shut to keep the peace. There's a time for different things. Isaiah 43, 18 and 19. Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the deserts. God, changes happen, and if you follow them, you can receive those blessings. God can call you away from where you are and where you think you want to go in life. And He'll turn you to what He has for you instead. You don't know what twists and turns lay in store for you in life. I feel like a lot of you have heard my story and how I got here. Quick synopsis. Before, when I was still in high school, I thought I was going to go into computer engineering. This is not computer engineering.
You kind of got it.
That's IT. That's IT problems over there. I thought I was going to be working on the new technology, making new things.
I mean, you.
That was from parts that already exist. It's going to make the next generation of GPUs. That's where I thought I was going in life. But yet God told me that I needed to go in another direction, that I needed to change. And I think living through all of this, it's been for the better. God knew what would fit me better than computer engineering. We can either resist change or accept it. The Pharisees and the Sadducees, they resisted what was coming. They resisted it, and they missed out on a blessing. Pastor Ken and I, if we don't change the way that things are done in church, things can become stagnant. We don't grow in God like we're supposed to. We just get kind of bored of church, and we're just like, yep, we've done this song again for the 100th time. We've sung the bridge 16 times now. Well, we change things in church so that we can continue to grow. It's our job to challenge you, to help you make a change in your life, because that's how you grow into a greater person. If we continue to, let's just take the future. If we continue to grow like we've been growing these past few months in the church, well, soon we're going to reach capacity. Then what do? Something has to change then.
Gotta build a new building.
Expand, build a new building, go to multiple services.
Kick people out.
That kind of defeats the purpose of what we want to do. We want to bring people to God.
I wouldn't kick people out.
But a major change would have to happen if we outgrew the building. We'd have to build a new building, which I think would be pretty awesome because that would maybe give us an opportunity to have our own place to stay put.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Have our own, how to be able to have their own kids' place. Turn it into a gymnasium.
We should have an outhouse.
Yeah.
An outhouse?
Why would we want that?
Why would we have an
Outhouse.
outhouse?
I don't think you know what an outhouse really is.
It's a bathroom
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Why do we need a bathroom for outside?
So when we're playing, we just go take it down.
Oh my gosh.
Just go inside. I'd rather go inside.
Yeah, I'd rather go inside than sit in the.
You're the only one using it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone else is
Lord.
not sitting in one of the
All right. But here's the thing, like we said, the Pharisees and Sadducees, they resisted change. But there's an example in the Bible of people accepting change as well. The story comes from the Old Testament, all the way back in Exodus. And it's a story about some Egyptians. They're barely mentioned. But if you read through the Exodus, after all the plagues happened, after the people of Israel exited out of Egypt, we read a scripture in there that says that the Israelites and some of the Egyptians crossed the Red Sea. Some of the Egyptians went with the Israelites because they were like, we've seen this God, that he is a real God, and we will follow him as well. They changed their way of life, and now they could live in the blessing of God. And so God made provision for them. If we read in Exodus 12:48, it says, if there are foreigners living among you who want to celebrate the Lord's Passover, let their males be circumcised. Only then may they celebrate the Passover with you like any other native-born Israelite. God made a way for those who are not a part of Israel to still follow him and be a part of everything that he does. But they would have to change their ways in what they do. Isaiah 56 says, I will also bless the foreigners who commit themselves to the Lord, who serve him and love his name, who worship him and do not desecrate the Sabbath day of rest, and who hold fast to my covenant. They would have to separate themselves from their old way of doing things and commit themselves to the Lord. I'll bring them to my holy mountain of Jerusalem. I will fill them with joy in my house of prayer. I will accept their burnt offerings and sacrifices because my temple will be called a house of prayer for all nations. God's saying that he will accept them. They just have to change their ways. We get a hint of this in the New Testament as well. Whenever we come to Christ, 2 Corinthians says we're a new creation. If anyone belongs to Christ, has become a new person. The old life is gone. The new life has become. We should be changing when we come to Christ. Romans 12:1-2. And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you, give your bodies to God because of all he has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind you will find acceptable. This is the way to worship him. Don't copy the behaviors of this world, but let God transform you. Let him change you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good, pleasing, and perfect. Who wants good, pleasing, and perfect things in their life? How do you get that?
Get rid of him.
Wait. What did he say?
All right. So how do you get that?
God.
Don't copy the behavior, customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will.
So what do you have to do?
One person.
So what do you have to do then?
Don't copy
Don't
the
copy
behavior
the
of customs in this world.
Hang
I
on.
don't even remember something that he read 2 seconds ago.
But what was that other part that it said you had to do?
Change the way you think.
Let God change the way you think. You gotta change. Ephesians 4:22, put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life, which is corrupt with lust and deception. Instead, let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes. You gotta let God work in you. So how do we do this? I give a few things to help you make changes in your life. First, you have to make the decision. Who are you going to follow? Who will you follow? Joshua 24:15, but if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose this day who you will serve. Would you prefer the gods of your ancestors that lived beyond Euphrates, or will it be the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you now live? But as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. Joshua made a choice that he was going to serve God. So we too now had to make a choice. Are we actually going to serve God, or are we going to be friends with the world? You can't have both. You have to make the choice on which one you're going to commit yourself to. You can't halfway be following God. You have to commit to it. I'm trying to think, did you tell the story last week about the farmer and the fence?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a story last week. You can't be on the fence. Oh, I'm going to follow God. I'm going to follow the world. I'm going to do a little bit of both. No. If you have one foot in with the world, you get pulled into it. There's no in between with God and the world. Next, if you decide to follow God, well, now it's time for an evaluation. What are you evaluating in this? You're evaluating yourself. 2 Corinthians 13. Examine yourself to see if your faith is genuine. Test yourselves. Surely you know that Jesus Christ is among you. If not, you have failed the test of genuine faith. Lamentations 3:40. Instead, let us test and examine our ways. Let us turn back to the Lord. You have to examine yourself. What's going on in your life? What are you doing in your life? I want to take a minute. I want you to think about in your own life. How are you following God? I got 2 questions I want you to think about just for a minute. What are some things in your life that you're doing that you think you're getting right? What are you getting right with your life and following God? The other question is, what in your life do you think you need to change? So what are you doing right, and what do you need to change in your life? Think about that just for a second. Someone want to share what they think they're doing right with their relationship with God?
I read the Bible every day.
Reading the Bible every day, making time for God's Word, that's good. What else do you think you're getting right? I don't want to just focus on the negative. We can go through the Bible and you say, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. What are you doing right? Let's celebrate that.
Praying before your bed.
Praying before bed, yeah? Another way of spending time with God.
I read my devotional in the mornings.
Devotional in the mornings, yeah? What else are you getting right? Let's celebrate the good things.
I keep my streak on the Bible app.
Keeping your streak on the Bible app? Now question, hang on a second.
He's just getting on.
Hang on a second. You just opening the app and then closing it to keep the streak?
Actually,
And that's what I do with Snap Streaks.
for real. Oh, I did it on my phone.
It's on the Bible.
Huh?
It's in the Bible.
All right. So you're getting in your word every day to keep your streak. So it's like a competition for you almost. Kinda, sorta. I don't know if competition is the right word, but trying to get some type of achievement. You're trying to achieve something. Yeah?
I listen to
What?
Da, 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 da.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I listen to Christian music every day.
Okay, listening to Christians so something in the world. Praising God.
I bet this dude listens to like Drake.
I can see that.
Every single one of my playlists are all Christian music.
Oh, White Girl playlist?
All right.
Have a country playlist.
I'm not gonna.
What's something that you think you need to work on? Oh. Anyone want to share? BJ?
Listen better in church and actually like focus.
Huh?
Listen better in church and actually focus.
Huh?
Yeah, I need to start now.
Because I tend to like.
Sorry, I do it to everybody. I've gotten so many people.
Bro.
I just spend less time on the phone.
Last time you found that's a big one. I need to work on that one too, probably.
Don't worry.
What else?
Read my
Anyone
Bible.
else want to share? I'm not going to force you on this one. Read the Bible more.
Do daily readings of the Bible.
Daily reading of the Bible, yeah.
Spend less time on Fortnite.
Less
Oh,
Fortnite.
You get like not
What?
my friends every 5 minutes.
Who?
Homer?
Homer?
But it's sometimes
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sometimes hard, especially electronics. The electronics are meant to be appealing to us. So it draws us in and it tries to draw us away from things. That's a big thing.
Oh,
Oh,
raging and basketball practice.
raging in basketball
He
practice.
rages so much.
Parker, I bet you.
Okay, working on that attitude a little bit. There we go.
He thought
Only I can do.
All right.
Not anymore though.
Yeah, because he goes to the bum school. Of Denton County.
God.
Skip over that question.
No.
All right, so next, now you can think of a couple things you need to work on, some things that you know you do good. You got to implement a change now. You got to figure out, hey, what do I need to change? Bottom there.
She'll watch him.
These changes can be big or small. It doesn't have to be a huge change. Sometimes if you do a huge change, it kind of gets a little harder to keep with it. But same could be true of small ones. Oh, it's just a small little thing. I can work on it later. There's pros and cons to it all. So figure out what's something that you can realistically do every day to make a new habit. Your goal in this is to make a habit of it. So what's a change that you can realistically do to help you with that one thing you work on right now? We're always supposed to be looking at ourselves and figuring out how we can get closer to God. So think of something that you can realistically do to serve or to get closer to God. Maybe it's waking up 10 minutes early, 10, 15 minutes early, spend time in the Bible. Maybe it's staying up 10 to 15 minutes later to spend time in the Bible. I know some of y'all already stay up later than you need to.
Oh yeah. How do you see my eyes?
Ooh.
Maybe, try to think.
So screen time limit?
Screen time limits, yes. I've done that for Facebook, so I don't doom scroll. I will do it. I'll be honest.
That's
I'll do that.
I should probably do that for TikTok.
Yeah, I
You can set the screen time limits on your phone yourself.
I end up taking it off. Same. 'Cause I-
Yeah, I get annoyed by it and end up taking it off and like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that.
So that'll be a part of the next thing I have.
Oh no.
keep the
Well,
change.
actually, it's part of this really. When you make that change, you gotta stick to it.
Oh yeah.
I did put it in there. A study shows that it takes an average of 66 days.
Not 67.
No, 66. Of 66.
67.
No, but you can look this up. You can look this up. This is straight off
66
online.
days.
66 days to form a habit. About 2 months. So if you do something for about 2 months, you are I don't know how many more times likely to keep doing it.
Like 6 or
For
7
years.
times more likely.
Austin.
Maybe.
There's also 66 books of the Bible.
Right.
Yeah.
7.
So
Oh.
find a way to stick with it. And that brings you to accountability. You gotta stay accountable. Maybe that's finding somebody in your life. Hey, keep me on this. I need to get a better relationship with God. I need you to keep me on this because I want this relationship with God. I'm serious about my relationship with Him. Make sure I'm praying every day. Make sure I'm getting my Bible every day. If I mess up, get an attitude on the court. Call me out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, call me out when I do something wrong and I'm not doing what I need to do. Find somebody to keep you accountable, whether it's a friend, whether it's a parent, somebody else, a teacher, coach, pastor. Find somebody that will keep you accountable for what you're doing. Because the longer you stick with something, the more likely you'll stay with it. Then once you go through all of that, after those 66 days and you make the new, you get a new habit, you reevaluate. How can you continue to grow? Now what do I need to work on? As you walk closer with God, He'll show you new things. God's showing me new things all the time that, hey, it's time to work on this. You gotta get this right. Forgot, accidentally skipped over one point with when you're making your changes in your life, you gotta rely on God. We can't do it on our own. But that doesn't mean you don't put in the effort. You rely on God and put in the effort. We can't just go, as an example, I want to be physically fit. I want to look good. I want to lose weight.
Didn't you hurt yourself last time you tried
That's wild.
that?
What was that?
She deserves to leave for that one.
What was that?
She said, didn't you hurt yourself last time you tried to do that?
That's just wrong.
She literally, that's
But
when
yeah.
you kick somebody out of the church.
Yeah, God. God, I need a better body. I need to lose some weight.
You need to eat them.
I need to take care of this body you gave me. Can you give me a good body, God? All right, I'm trusting you for it.
What are you doing?
You're the one giving us the candy.
Oh.
Everything in moderation.
I have this.
Work it
But if I'm continually just eating crap, but then asking God, hey, I'm wanting you to help me with my lose weight, stick to things. Well, that ain't good. That ain't right. You got to put in the effort too. So rely on God and put in the effort, and then after the accountability and all that. So 2 things tonight. We got 2 things before we end. We're getting a little low on time.
I got it.
I want to make sure we do this one first.
Austin, you have a lot of sticky notes.
Yes, I do.
You know how to make a
So, first off, we talk about changes, one that we really can't control, like the Pharisees and Sadducees. They couldn't control Jesus coming. But they had to accept a change. They couldn't. The Egyptians, they had a chance to go with the Israelites, to accept the Israelites. But a lot of them rejected them, and they missed out on the blessing. Some of them did accept them, and they were able to receive a blessing because of it. They got to see God perform miracle after miracle. So, we have to accept changes in our life. And there is a change that will be happening here in youth. And I think it's going to be a great thing.
Scared.
What happened? I think I know.
Hang on, I don't want you to.
Uh-oh.
When I first came into the youth, Dang, wow. When I first came into the youth,
I was joking.
the plan was within a year we would have somebody else. It was gonna be a temporary thing, and now it's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
Still going. The problem with that is
You got too much.
I haven't been able to give you my all in this. And I haven't been able to give the kids ministry my all and help it grow, either side grow like it needs to grow. So in this, it just got approved today, just an hour ago. Adam and Tiffany will be taking over the youth group.
You know, I was talking to Preston about this. I had a
So-
This morning. We were talking about it this morning and they didn't today.
I think I've been getting to know them a little bit, little by little, and they have a heart for you guys. They have ideas on how they want to lead you and guide you. They have great things in store. And he's doing great things already, doing ministry out in the world too. And I hope that means that we'll be able to maybe incorporate some of that and doing a little bit of evangelism with y'all. I don't know if that's in your plan yet. So Adam and Tiffany will be taking over the youth.
Starting, what, next week?
As pretty much, yeah. I believe that's kind of how it.
Right now, 50 push-ups.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now that doesn't mean I'm leaving. I will still be around, and I know there's going to be a few times that I'll still. Dang. I'll say what? Yes, I'm gonna still be I'll help them out however they need help with youth. I'm gonna still be here. I'm still gonna be involved whenever I can be. So I'm not leaving. That's not happening. Don't want y'all to worry about that. But I will be handing it over to them, and I will let them do whatever they see fit for this group, as long as it's God honoring.
No questions.
Yes. So if anything ever happens, yes, I will be here for you guys. And so I don't know what he has planned for the future. We'll kind of discuss that as we go along. But I know he wants to do great things with y'all. And so I am excited. Let's give them a round of applause.
Just starting to preach.
Well, all right. Does anyone have any questions about this? We want to address any questions that we have.
Yeah, who's Tiffany?
His wife. His wife. She was in here last week, blonde hair. Yes, past a couple. Yeah. All right. Any other questions that y'all might have about this? I want to address it. Any comments, concerns, death threats?
Death threats.
Yo.
Can we do a youth walk-in?
Please.
Please?
It's on him now. You go to him.
We should.
What is that?
Sleepover, right?
Basically, locked in the building.
We could talk to.
Question, why does that sound like horrible?
That's actually one of the ideas I had, like a movie night or something.
Yeah. I did give it up.
Like,
I want to question why that sounds like
like, fun about, like,
You wear it to church.
sporting
Hide
events,
and seek in the
Hey, guys.
like sporting events. I plan on getting a ping pong table soon. I
Oh,
plan on doing like Nerf wars, like Nerf guns.
Where was
stuff.
he earlier?
So.
Yo,
Austin,
Rebecca.
he got you beat.
Sorry.
Okay, don't hit you.
Okay, guys.
Alright, stop going on the main.
Guys, we're being very rude to Austin.
I see. Oh, right.
I'm not as cool as Austin, so I'm not here to replace it.
Adam, do you have anything that you want to say as you're coming into this?
No, I'm just excited to join the family. It's awesome. So.
We're excited to have you.
You need to learn to know us.
He'll get there.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get there, yes.
Takes time.
So, yeah.
I'm confusing.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So, great things are in store with this. So that leaves the second part of this.
Oh, great.
Why are there sticky
I'm
notes?
scared.
What do we write?
Why is there a sticky note? Because the second part of my message, what
One
changes
last
do you need to
sentence.
make?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do it. Is this optional?
Is it time to go?
Yeah, it's time to go.
I don't know.
It's 7:06.
Why?
7:02.
Oh.
All right.
It's not that bad.
I want to be
You can choose a color, pass it around.
Yellow.
S color.
You get one, maybe two.
Please.
Give
Please.
me Austin.
You get one and pass it. You get one and pass it. You don't take them the whole thing.
You want it? Give me
You
the
want
blue.
it?
I want to
You take one and pass it.
Who wants yellow?
Switch. Trade.
Girl.
Take
Yeah.
the Reese's. Take Reese's.
I don't want that color.
Oh, wow.
Take a pencil or pen.
I see how you-
Take a pencil or
And now
pen.
hitting me with it. Wow.
And what you will write on
No,
it.
hand me one, please.
Is this optional?
Not a sticky note.
What you will write. And just listen to what it is first, then
I know that one.
Take one. It doesn't matter.
what you will write on it. What's one change that you can make? What's one thing you can start trying to build a habit with? What's something that you want to stay committed to doing?
Take one and grab it.
One change.
Write it down. Yeah, what's one change that you're gonna start making in your life to help you better follow God?
Okay, and then
That's why
that's
your
it.
porn is so big.
Hang on, I'll tell you.
That I didn't want to show. You know what else is so cool?
What is one change that you can make, start doing daily to build a new habit?
I only need one.
Yeah, we can start with one. Guys,
Like,
Camden.
I was using him as a support.
I can get that when you're done.
I don't know.
Yo, give me
What you will do with your sticky notes when you are done with it.
Oh, my sticky note.
Stick
Put
on
it in your phone case.
Post-
I don't have a phone. Give me it.
Put it in
Hey.
your pocket.
You will find a place for it, that you will see it every day.
On your face.
In my
Where Think about a place that you will see it every day.
In my pantry.
Oh,
Your-
real?
Somewhere that it will stay.
You will see it, Reese.
Yeah, I will. I won't see my
I
work.
might eat it.
On my phone.
Guys, we're almost done. Where's one place that it can stay that will remind you every day, hey, I need to do this because I want to better myself?
My case is black. So I don't have a case.
Where
My
what-
case is clear.
My case is clear too.
I have a blue
have a
case.
case.
Yeah, my case is like blue, but it's like clear.
And I'm gonna get
It's like tinted.
so
Mine's not tinted.
But it's full of Jordan shoes. It's full of like.
I can't even take this case off of.
No, it actually
I can't really take this
they're
case
all
off.
like Jordan shoes.
What's one change you can make and place it somewhere that you will remember or that'll remind you every day to help you get closer to God?
Lamb.
What?
Lamb.
You are not
Oh,
looking
yeah.
back at your phone case every day.
I don't.
I do.
I just look at
I
my.
play with my phone case on the board.
Why?
All right. And with that, that's all that I have for tonight.